There is an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve. There is an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve. There is an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve.
Good morning, Bitcoin. Today is Tuesday, March 9th, 2021. My name is Thomas Hunt. Here's what's happening today in Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin is up 5.87% in the last 24 hours, with a last of 54,095, a high of 54,839, and a low of 50,582. That's $1 for 1,851 Satoshis. Volume was at 8,751 Bitcoins changing hands. The market continues to lean long, with 92% of the market heading that direction. Bitcoin dominance was at 79%. Why Bill Gates is worried about Bitcoin. Bitcoin tops $1 trillion in value again as the cryptocurrency's price jumps. U.S. government to sell 0.75 worth of Bitcoin worth $38,000 at current prices. But first, the price of Bitcoin's up 5.49% in the last 24 hours. That's 19 Satoshis for a penny. Why Bill Gates is worried about Bitcoin. It's all about the carbon footprint. The person who brought you Windows and plenty of wasteful energy for years and years and years is suddenly worried about Bitcoin. Bitcoin uses more electricity per transaction than any other method known to mankind, except sticking with central banks and funded war. It's not a great climate thing. Bitcoin is continuing to climb. Its price is now above $54,000, giving it a market cap of more than $1 trillion and drawing more fans in corporate America. But skeptics are increasingly asking whether it's worth the huge environmental cost. Bitcoin uses more electricity per transaction than any other method known to mankind, said Bill Gates. It's not a great climate thing. Studies note that the annual carbon emissions from the electricity generated to mine and or process the cryptocurrency is equal to the amount emitted by New Zealand or Argentina. There are disagreements about how big the industry's carbon footprint is, but no one disputes that it's big. And given the way Bitcoin works, the more popular it becomes, the larger its carbon footprint grows. That is creating tension within the business community. Companies are increasingly adopting Bitcoin, whether by allowing customers to conduct transactions on their platforms using the cryptocurrency or by investing in it directly. But companies and investors are also focusing more and more on climate change. And just as the shareholders are pushing companies to reduce their carbon footprints and exposure to fossil fuel companies, they might raise similar concerns about Bitcoin. That conflict is readily apparent in BlackRock, which has started to dabble in Bitcoin investing, but has also become a leading advocate for companies reducing carbon emissions. The pressure is on to make Bitcoin greener. Jack Dorsey, whose Square is a high-profile adopter, has pledged $10 million to invest in cleaner Bitcoin mining technologies, and companies like CT plan to focus on building Bitcoin mining operations using renewable energy. Mr. Gates left the door open to having his mind changed. He told Andrew, if it's green electricity and it's not crowding out other uses, eventually, maybe that's okay. Bitcoin tops $1 trillion in value again as the cryptocurrency's price jumps. Bitcoin's value briefly surpassed $1 trillion on Tuesday as the price of the cryptocurrency jumped. The digital coin's price rose on Tuesday and its market capitalization went above $1 trillion in mid-morning trade Singapore time. It is only the second time that Bitcoin's value has surpassed $1 trillion after hitting that milestone for the first time on February 19th. Bitcoin's value, blah, 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 blah. It's the same exact thing. Well, we're over 1 trillion. U.S. government to sell 0.7501 Bitcoin worth $38,000 at current prices. Once again, another American tragedy. The U.S. government could hold this money just like they could have held the Bitcoin from the Silk Road and other criminal seizures. They could then take that money to build a Smithsonian museum in every of the 50 United States. That's right, 50 capitals, 50 states, 50 museums. And they could have done it if they had held the Silk Road coins. You know who told them to do that in real time in the record? Look it up. I did. 50 museums, 50 states. Thanks to everyone for donating to our new laptop fundraiser, and thanks to Number Go Up Technology, we have reached our goal once again. But there's still a chance for you to donate now with the Bitcoin QR code on your screen to help support and to appreciate this show. You can also donate with the Lightning Network at Tallycoin, link in the description below. This is how you donate with the Lightning Network. Let's donate... let's see, 777 Satoshis. Don't even know what that is. And let's send the message that donating is fun. So I click the lightning button right here. Tallycoin generates a QR code. I hit send or scan in my wallet of Satoshi. Then I click pay and it comes back green. There it is. It's paid. Done. Thank you for using the Lightning Network. That's all you have to do. Check out the HAL Finny mug in the shop.worldcryptonetwork.com. I got mine. Looks pretty nice. We've also got the HAL Finny t-shirt and more, including the Treasures Don't Float 2.0. Don't take your treasure on a boat. Your treasure don't float. The price of Bitcoin is up 5.88% in the last 24 hours. With a last of 54,027, a high of 54,839, and a low of 50,582. That's $1 for 1,851 Satoshis. Volume was at 8,793 Bitcoins changing hands. The market continues to lean long, with 92% of the market heading that direction. Bitcoin dominance was at 79%. Thanks so much to everybody for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I can tell people have been subscribing. We used to have 72% of people who had subscribed. Now we have 73%. So thanks so much to everybody who's been subscribing. I think we're going to go check out Twitter Spaces again. We had some really nice, fun, long conversations on there the last couple of days. It's been really nice. Anyone can speak. Anyone can come up on the stage as long as you have the most recent version of the Twitter app on Apple or Android. You have to use the app. You can't use the web page, and it has to be the newest version. But yes, Android people can join Twitter's version of Clubhouse, but you don't care because Telegram already has its own version of Clubhouse because all these companies are just copying each other over and over again. Never mind all that. Until next time, bye-bye.
There's an infinite amount of cash at the Federal Reserve.